Cofactr supports integrating with Altium 365. We are going to walk through how to connect and sync a bill of materials, or BOM, between an Altium 365 workspace and a Cofactr instance. This integration provides a structured, accurate, and asynchronous pathway for your engineering team to release bill of materials to team members responsible for procuring parts. When engineering has readied a design release from Altium that includes a BOM, Cofactr will import that data into your instance. Cofactr is able to support this integration by interfacing with Altium's Nexar API. Before we get started, we will need an Altium Designer license with an active Altium 365 workspace, a completed project in Altium Designer that's ready to be released and includes a BOM, and an active Cofactr account. Let's start by opening a project and syncing it to Altium 365. Make sure that you're connected to your Altium 365 workspace. I'm going to go to File, Open Project. In this case, my project is located in this directory, and I'll select Open. Right-clicking on the project and selecting Make Project Available Online will allow me to sync this project online. I'll select Close. It's important to note you will need an active BOM document to be stored inside your project. Now that the project is stored in Altium 365, we can begin the project releaser process. Go to the project and right-click the name and select Project Releaser. When running the project releaser, all information to manufacture a design will be packaged into a project release. By default, Altium starts with A.1 and increments from there. You can customize the release ID with an Altium Designer Pro license. It's a good practice to keep these IDs in sync, but for this integration, the source data will drive the release ID that appears in Cofactr. Select Prepare. And confirm any dialog boxes. Select Release. Give the release name something interesting, as this will appear in Cofactr. Click OK. we now have our project committed into Altium 365 as a release. Let's move on. Before we can link our Altium 365 workspace to Cofactr, we will need to copy a few pieces of text into a document. The Altium 365 workspace URL and the name of the project or projects from our Altium 365 workspace. From the Cofactr dashboard page, select Integrations. Then, scroll to where the Altium 365 integration appears. We will select it and start our configuration. Select Next. Then select Connect under the Nexar Connection section. Here is where you will enter your Altium Live credentials to connect to Cofactr. We've successfully connected. Select Next. Now we can copy the workspace URL from our document. If you leave this blank, Cofactr will default to the first available Altium 365 workspace. Next, select Add to Projects. Paste the name of the project in this text field. In my case, I will type it. If you have additional projects you'd like to add, continue to click Add to Projects and paste the name into the next text field that appears. If the project list is empty, Cofactr will sync all projects that exist in the Altium 365 workspace. If Sync Work in Progress BOMs is toggled, all projects that are stored in Altium 365 and do not have a release will be synced. If Sync BOM Releases is toggled, projects that include a release in Altium 365 will be synced to Cofactr. If Sync Part Library is toggled, all components with a manufacturer part number field in your Altium 365 library will be synced to your Cofactr library. If Use Component Name as an internal part number is toggled, the value of the component name field in Altium will be used as the internal part number value in Cofactr. Click Finish. We've just completed syncing Cofactr and our Altium 365 workspace. We will need to wait about 15 minutes for Cofactr to sync with the Altium 365 workspace via the Nexar API. Once that is completed, navigate to the BOM section. We can now see the BOM that was released from Altium 365 and the release ID. Selecting the BOM shows all the information from the BOM that was created within Altium Designer.